Hey friends, Jen here. Welcome back to my channel. So for the next 6 weeks, I'm gonna do a weekly update, not just a newborn and how big my baby is update, but how hard it is being postpartum, to just help shed some light on that. In this video, we're gonna go over weight gain, recovery down there, sleep schedules, some products I'm really loving, and I think that's about it. But let's just jump right in. First of all, weight gain. I remember with my first son, I was mortified when I came home and I had only lost a few pounds. I thought that I would just lose 35 pounds in a day. No one told me that it wouldn't work like that. And it does not work like that. So here I am, 1 week postpartum. I gained 40 pounds this pregnancy, and so far I have lost 12. Next, let's talk about healing down there. So I have delivered now 4 times. With my first son, I had an episiotomy. My second son was a C-section. My third daughter, my third child, first daughter, I think I tore a little, but I had a whole different issue postpartum with her because I became very sick, and about 3 days after having her, I was hospitalized for 5 days and she couldn't come with me because the flu was going around. It was the middle of winter. And so that was a very hard postpartum. I think that I really did face some depression there because it was so hard to be apart from my baby. And at first, the medicine they had me on, I couldn't send my milk home. It was very difficult. Now this has probably been my easiest recovery yet. No episiotomy, no tearing, no severe blood clotting. Everything has been so good. But the reason I wanted to say all that is because you shouldn't compare your situation to mine. This is just to give you information. Because everyone's recovery is different. With my first recovery, by week 1, I was still afraid to use anything but a peri bottle to cleanse myself. I was in so much pain. With my second one, I had a C-section. So by week 1, I was like just now getting up and down off the couch myself. And I'm not even sure I was yet. With my daughter, by week 1, I was in the hospital and I wasn't even with my child. And so there's so many ways that it can go. My number 1 tip for postpartum, and like, it just makes all the difference, and I've talked about this in other videos. Oh, no, it's okay. Is a postpartum wardrobe. Have a few options because it helps you to get up and get dressed every day. Your clothes may be soaked in milk or sweat because you're making your room warm enough that baby's comfortable to sleep, and you just wake up kind of uncomfortable. It's important to put something on your body that makes you feel pretty good, and no one's gonna feel great. You just had a baby. No one's comfortable with their body, no matter what size they are after having a baby. So give yourself some patience and some love, but do pick something that you feel comfortable in so you can get dressed every day. And then shower every day if you can, twice a day. If you can shower in the morning and before bed, it just really keeps morale up, and it's so very important for you and for baby too. Now let's move on to products. First of all, I want to just give a shout out to my compression leggings. I'm gonna show them to you. These are the Hama compression leggings. I just got them off Amazon. There we go. They're like 20 bucks on Amazon. And they are amazing. So they're amazing. For me, I feel like they give me a lot of support that I need because I'm picking up like other children in laundry baskets. Mom, if you're watching, I know you've been picking up the laundry baskets But I am lifting things and I need to be careful not to hurt myself, especially if they've given you any kind of pain medication and you can't really feel how much strain you're putting on your body. So I feel like they help with that. In the past, I mentioned the compression nursing tank. The compression tanks kind of move and shift, and sometimes they like push your body into weird, not pretty shapes. But I love the compression leggings because they do not move, and these ones are not see-through. So that's wonderful, and I'll link them below. So I'm running out of time here. Hey, so I'm gonna hurry. Let's go over the rest of these products. The Hacka, guys, get this. I have got the Hacka and just some milk storage bags, and I have gotten 2 6-ounce bags of milk in the freezer every day just from using the Hacka. What's great about the Hacka as opposed to a pump is that sometimes during the engorgement phase you can over pump and make too much milk, and that can be uncomfortable. Just like it's hard to not make enough, making too much can be very, very uncomfortable as well. And then next, these are kind of nursing things, but these are lily pads. They're silicone nipple shields, and they kind of plug your milk ducts a little bit. You can't just leave them on all the time. You do need the milk to flow. You don't want to get mastitis, but they are awesome. I love them. I love them. I love them. They're the best. At least give them a try. My next favorite is this silly little tap light, guys. Like, it's not too bright for me. It doesn't bother baby when I have to change diapers and stuff. It doesn't bother my husband. They're super handy to have around for those midnight shifts. And then another thing I want to talk about is deodorant. Now, don't go away. Hang on. The chemicals you put under your arms are so close to your breast tissue and your milk and your baby, who likely sticks his hands all around everywhere. So if there's anything you want to be careful about, it would be deodorant. I'm using this Salt of the Earth spray. It's pretty much just a mineral spray from what I understand. You're not gonna find a natural deodorant that works as well as a chemical deodorant. You're just not gonna. If you have one, please comment below and let us know what it is. But you know, that one, I have to use it probably 3 times in a day, and I do need to like wipe my underarms with a wipe and then spray it so my underarms are clean. And I need to reapply it like before I start to stink. So for me, I can go about 6 hours before I'm like, I should probably use some more of that spray. But it is good for you, and it's not that yucky chemicals by the baby and by your milk and stuff like that. So I think really that's all the products that have been like game changers for me. The compression leggings, the tap light, the Hacka, the lily pads, and just having a wardrobe plan and a shower plan. Let's talk about sleep. This is such a hot button topic, right? Because everyone feels passionate about whatever they think is the best way to sleep baby. For the whole first week, baby did not sleep in his crib at night. Someone had to hold him all night long. During the day, he was taking like 3-hour stints in his crib. So I knew it wasn't that he wasn't willing to sleep in his crib or sleep alone, or that he wasn't doing well with the swaddle. Just at night, he was very fussy. Now, obviously, when they're this little, it's too soon to really try any like sleep training methods. Although I did find success introducing sleep training methods with my firstborn very early on, but he was the only one, and he might have been a fluke. I don't know. He might have been just geared towards sleeping better. But so he wouldn't sleep in his crib. Someone just had to hold him. So I took shifts. When I got too tired, I would wake up my husband. When he got too tired, we'd wake up my mom, and we just kind of took shifts holding baby. Little boy wants to stand, so we're standing. Now, yesterday was the first day that I feel like I started figuring out his sleep routine. He did sleep in his bed for 2 hours, and then we woke up, changed his diaper, and I woke all the way up. And I feel like that's so important, guys. I know we don't want to, but just kind of like half asleep, breastfeeding, and then laying them back down without burping them, it's gonna make it harder on you. Wake up, change a diaper, nurse, burp, change a diaper again. then they're actually tired to go back to sleep. For me, every 2 hours, I'm awake for a full hour doing that whole process. But then yesterday, he started laying down in his crib for the next 2 hours. So I've actually been able to get 6 hours of sleep. Interrupted sleep, but sleep. I did daycare for 10 years. So this is a big one that I just want to tell any new mamas, is that every 2 weeks, your baby is a new baby. So just buckle up and hold on, because 2 weeks from now, you're gonna have completely different problems and experiences with your child. They're gonna be out of this phase, on to the next one. They grow so fast. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for my 1 week postpartum update. I hope this was helpful. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. And if you're interested, then keep an eye out for this weekly series. And other than that, I will catch you next time. Bye, guys.